Let's make the following example. So how can we get this function here, 1 over 2 times between brackets 2x minus 3 to the power of 2 plus 3, starting from x to the power of 2. Okay, so we start from x to the power of 2. And the first thing I see is, I see a minus 3 here. So maybe I can do that as first thing. So you can move with 3 units, because there is a minus sign, to the left, to the right, sorry. So then we have to replace our x by x minus 3. Okay. And then I see a 2 here. To get this 2, I have to do my x here times 2. So doing replacing x by a times b times x. So that is a horizontal compression or stretch, because it's times 2, it's a horizontal compression. So horizontal compression by factor 2. So we replace the x by 2x. So it becomes 2x minus 3 to the power of 2. Okay. Then I want to get the 1 over 2 here. So then we have to do our function 2x minus 3 to the power of 2 times 1 over 2. So we have to divide it by 2. And that is a vertical compression. So a vertical compression by factor, here it's by factor 2, and here it's also by factor 2. And then we get 1 over 2 times 2x minus 3 to the power of 2. And then the last part, we have to get this plus 2 there. That is just a vertical translation upwards by 2 units. So move with 2 units upwards. And now we get this function there. 1 over 2 times 2x minus 3 to the power of 2 plus 2. Okay. Let's check another example now. So first example, this is the second one. In the second one we start from 2 times cosine of 2x, and we have to go to this expression here. So 2 times the cosine of 2x, we have to get to this expression. But I see here, I see 2x plus 2, while I have 2x. So I have to do a horizontal translation. So I have to move it, because I have a 2 plus there, so I have to move it to the left with units to the left. You have to be careful with the amount of units that you have to move it to the left. Like you see a 2 there, you can think, okay, let's move, we have to move it 2 units to the left. Okay, let's try that. So we have to replace the x by x plus 2 if we want to move it with 2 units to the left. So that will become the cosine of 2 times x plus 2 between brackets. And if we simplify that, that will becomes 2 times the cosine of 2x plus 4. While I have a plus 2 here, but here I get a plus 4. So instead of adding 2, we have to add 1. So we have to move it with 1 unit to the left instead of with 2 units. Okay, let's erase this. So this has to be a 1. So 2 times the cosine of 2x plus 2. So we have to move it with 1 unit to the left. Okay, and then, so we got this. So this part is okay. We still have to get the 2 times 2 and the plus 1 there. So the next thing we can do is, oh no, we already have the times 2. Okay, the next thing we have to do is adding 1 to get plus 1 here. And that is a vertical translation with 1 unit upwards. So we have to move it with 1 unit upwards. So then we get 2 times the cosine of 2x plus 2 plus 1. And that is the answer.